Welcome to the Life Domination Online Coaching Program. This is CJ Ortiz of cjortiz.com and metalmotivation.com. In this next 5-message series, I'm going to cover something that all of us deal with. I'm going to cover something that is very near and dear to probably a whole lot of your life experience. You know, for a lot of us, we tend to think that other people live a better life than we do, that there are those who just manage to get through life without any kind of pain, any kind of suffering, but that's not true. Most people experience pain. Most people experience some level of suffering. Granted, it can be far worse for others, but nobody ever is excused from the trials of life. But trying to find meaning, trying to make sense out of our personal trials, our personal difficulties, the tribulations that we go through, the bad seasons that we experience, trying to make sense out of that is very, very difficult, which is why you must have a transformation of your thinking. And that's what I want to talk about this week, is understanding the trials of life, understanding the fire that you go through, understanding the purging, understanding these terrible seasons, the things where you just seem to think that it's just bad luck or somehow fate has allotted you for failure, allotted you for pain, or allotted you for suffering. And sometimes we get filled with bitterness, we get filled with rage, and we start to take out our pain on other people. We go through things, and the only way we can seem to find healing or restoration is by taking out that pain on others, but that never is the solution. And when it gets bad is when even you as a parent, or maybe you experienced this as a child growing up, where a parent took out their pain on you. You had a father who came home from work always disgruntled, always moody. You've never seen people like that who use moodiness and anger as means of controlling others. They think that that pain and that anger, that moodiness is a position of strength. But these things, these negative emotions are not positions of strength. In fact, if you are using moodiness or anger to control others, to control those people that you say you love, this is not a position of strength for you. This does not make you strong. If anything, you are weak and pathetic. And I'm going to be honest with you about that, because a lot of children have grown up and experienced a lot of pain unnecessarily, simply because they were born to a mother or a father who could not get over the bullshit of their past. And so unless we want to continue to perpetuate this pain, unless we want to continue to take it and just try to get over it by sharing it with others, by imposing our pain and our vengeance and our bitterness on others, then we become part of the very problem that we claim we hate. So again, in all things, when we complain about our circumstances, let's always be aware that sometimes we are the first circumstance that needs to change. And so I want to talk about the trials of life in these next 5 messages to help you understand better. If you can make sense out of what's happened to you, if you can do something with your pain, if you can convert it into productivity, if you can convert the pain of your past into creating a future that you want, if you can help to understand and embrace where the negative things in life can create positive things in you. I mean, what else are you going to do? I'm not talking about blowing sunshine up your ass, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about spraying Lysol on a pile of bullshit and saying it's flowers. I'm not talking about that. But if you have experienced pain, if you have experienced the trials of life, what else are you going to do? Why live the rest of your life in bitterness? Why live the rest of your life in anger and resentment and grief and shame and guilt? Why do that? If the pain has already happened, again, we're not going to spray Lysol on it and say it's flowers. We're going to convert it. We're going to turn it into something better. We're going to take the ore and out of it make steel. We're going to create in you the kind of backbone, the kind of strong constitution that gets one through future trials. Because guess what? More trials are on the way. What you've been through is not the last thing you're ever going to go through. Life is filled with trials And don't let anybody ever try to blow sunshine up your ass and tell you otherwise. Life comes with pain, but you can be forged in that fire. Pain is like a fiery trial. It's like a crucible. It's like a blacksmith who blows the coals of the fire. And the pain and the fire of our trials can either make us into a weapon of destruction or into a tool for building. It all comes down to how you handle the flames. So if you're ready to turn your pain into something better, if you're ready to create a better future for yourself, if you are tired of living constantly, seeing everything through the pain of the past, as if you wear colored sunglasses, where you interpret everything that happens to you based upon the past, and it only further compounds and increases and multiplies your bitterness and pain. If you are really tired of that, then you have to do one simple thing. Commit yourself to personal development. Commit yourself to a systematic daily way of transforming your thinking, changing your heart, changing your beliefs, changing the way you see yourself, changing the way you see others, changing the way you interpret your circumstances, breaking free of the pain of the past to where it no longer dictates to you what your future is going to be like. If you're really tired of that, then you have to commit to personal development. And if you don't, this is what you'll end up doing. You'll go to inspirational quotes or motivational sayings just to help you get through another bad day, just to help you keep tolerating a life that you don't like. Granted, I applaud inspiration. I love great quotes. I produce them myself. But only personal development, only a commitment, which is the obligation you have to yourself to maximize your life, to maximize who you are and what you can do for a purpose greater than yourself, to become something completely different, to stop being and living like a liability and become an asset, to go from a victim to a victor, to go from being conquered to be a conqueror, to go from being overcome to be an overcomer. You can do it. There's a warrior in you, and that's what we want to build. There's a warrior, there's a fighter in you, and that's what we want to release. Not to keep warring and fighting against others as if they are just a duplication of those who caused you pain in the past, but become somebody who not only maximizes their resources, but becomes an asset for others. It's more than just to help you get through things. It's more than to help you get over the pain of the past. It's to make you a restorer. Make you a motivator, make you an inspiration, make you an asset to this world, an example for someone else to follow. Can you dig that? I hope you can. If you want to follow the next 5 messages, these are available in my Life Domination Online Coaching Program. Just visit the link below. Go to it and check out what's available. It's very simple, less than $20 a month. You can participate in the Life Domination Online Coaching Program. It's 5 videos a week on one topic, and it's all shown in a private Facebook group, which you'll be given access to. Who's in the private Facebook group? You, me, and a whole bunch of other people just as committed as you are. So no trolls, no haters, no critics, none of that. Just serious people committed to their own personal development and are willing to encourage and support you. You can't get through life being surrounded by losers and haters and critics. You got to get around people that are committed to personal development. I will be administrating that Facebook page. We've been going now for almost 2 months. It's been fantastic. Lives are being changed, and I want you to be a part of it. Less than $20 a month. I hope your life is worth that. So again, just visit the link below, and I'd love to have you there. I hope you can dig that. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.